Hello?
Hello? Please send someone. There's a very angry guy trying to break into my house.
Dude, this is a Wendy's restaurant.
Oh, well in that case, can I have a spicy chicken sandwich, please? Alright, this is a series about the games that I've collected all the achievements in. There's a lot of those, because I am an achievement hunter. I like getting the achievements. It's way better than human interaction. I make videos about them because it makes me feel better about spending all this time hunting achievements. Maybe the video helps some people in deciding whether or not they should play a game, or if they should try to 100% it. And if not, well, I still hope you can enjoy it as a piece of content. This series is inspired by Mortismal Gaming's Review After 100% series. You should check out some of his stuff as well if you've never heard of him. Alright, 911 Operator. The game is about the difficult work of the people that manage emergency lines and services. You answer calls and situations, sending the correct units to the emergency. You have to manage your resources though, because you don't have that many vehicles, staff and equipment in the beginning. But if you do well, you get paid, and you can buy more of those. Managing your teams is actually very fun in my opinion. I like thinking about what staff to put in which vehicles, and what equipment to give each of them. You can choose to either play in career mode or free game mode. In free game, you can choose basically any city in the world and just play on it for fun. If you want to play in Gardelegen, let's say, well, have fun, you can do that. Shout out to all my viewers from Gardelegen, by the way. If you do choose to play in career mode, you will encounter a lot of unique situations that will force you into making some tough decisions. I won't mention any of them though, because I don't want to give any spoilers. You have 3 options in career mode, each of them being slightly different in some aspects than the other ones. You can see them on screen. Pause if you want to read everything. Another really cool feature is the loading screen. While the game is loading, you get real-life first aid and survival tips that are extremely useful and could come in handy if you find yourself in one of those situations. Incredible feature by the devs. Now let's look at a couple of reviews, positives and negatives, to give you an idea of what other people are saying about the game. Not that my opinion isn't important, but maybe maybe you want to see some others, just in case. Important information. If you have a monkey at home, it will be in your best interest to keep it away from your face. I honestly have no idea what could have triggered that monkey to attack this person's face, but I hope it wasn't anything too damaging.
This game is amazing. A man called me to get his cat out of a tree. After determining that he shouldn't go up and get it himself, I made him. He subsequently fell out, broke his leg, and asked for an ambulance. Thinking it wasn't that bad, I ignored it, and I think he died? Anyway, 10 out of 10, would break leg again.
Sounds like this guy wouldn't be a great 911 operator in real life. Okay for a few hours, but gets really repetitive and boring after that. You'll end up figuring out where to place your units pretty quickly to never be overwhelmed. And you'll get tired of the same phone calls over and over again. Not to mention, just about every call turns into shots fired, I need backup, the longer you go. You could be in a somewhat small town, and it'll still turn into Chicago or Syria with the amount of police shootouts. Maybe get it when it's super cheap on sale, but full price isn't worth it. While I do agree that the game can get a little repetitive once you hear all the calls, I don't think this person played on expert mode. You can't really figure out where to place your units to never be overwhelmed because you can't predict where emergencies will happen. And regarding the police shootouts, I think this person just wasn't equipping their police force with good enough gear. That actually matters a lot. Alright, so achievements. It took me 22.6 hours to get all of the 18 achievements. The most popular achievement is Field Training Officer Medal, which 83.3% of players got, and the rarest one is Above and Beyond at 1.5%. You can see all the other percentages on screen. As usual, I won't read them out because I cannot be bothered. All of the achievements are medals, like the ones you would get in real life for doing stuff while serving, which I find extremely cool. In my eyes, the achievements are split into 3 categories. The first category are the general achievements. There are 9 of these. You just unlock these by completing all the game modes and such. Nothing complicated, but you might struggle a little bit when playing on the expert difficulty. The second category are the achievements you get during your shift. There are 7 of these, and you most likely won't need to focus on these. They'll just happen as you play through the game. The third category are the achievements you get when talking on the phone with a caller. There are only 2 of these. For the first one, you need to give life-saving advice to the caller, and for the second one, you have to be very unprofessional and play along with a prank caller. Overall, I would say that this game is very well made. It gives you a slight idea of what this job implies for the real-life people doing this type of work. The achievements don't contain anything extremely annoying to get, but they aren't too easy either. 100%ing this game is a good challenge in my opinion. Alright, now excuse me while I finish my Wendy's order.